Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Charlotte, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Hayward. Pass to Rozier. Dishes the Ball. Williams trying to break free. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Rozier.
Well, the great length and the great size in the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Towns, a screen on Rozier. Edwards against Rozier. Gobert the screen. Edwards dishes to Gobert.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And Gobert drops them both.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Hayward passes to Rozier. He dishes it to Ball. A floater. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rozier. Edwards can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards inside. Defended by Hayward. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Rozier the pass to Williams. The three. And the basket by Rozier.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that three-point shooting ability.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. Outside Conley. The pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Edwards against Rozier. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Pass the ball. Washington with it. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards comes in for Williams. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Terry Rozier. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Austin Rivers in for Edwards. Here's Richards. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find him.
Rivers scanning the floor. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Conley kicks to Rivers. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ball against Rivers. Ball dishes to Hayward. Pass to Oubre. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball on the money with the open jumper. Ball's got 6.
When you're the third pick of the draft, all because of what you're capable of offensively, that shot can look easy, LaMelo.
Towns is doubled. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Conley finds Towns. And the 3 off target. Hayward outside. Left side, Ball over Rivers, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. 8 points for LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's Noel in at the 1. Passes it to Rozier. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta. Rozier's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Timberwolves trail by 9.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now, here's Rozier. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Clock at 6 to the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's blocked. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Dennis Smith. Minnesota also with the sub. Prince is checked in. Here is Edwards. Prince with a screen on Martin. McDaniels passes to Noel. Trains the three-pointer. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
On the wing, Rozier. Over Edwards. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Edwards.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Noel passes to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Nick Richards. And it's ball in for Rozier. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for McDaniels. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Noel. Now here's Rivers. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And they recover it. 3 on the clock. Goes back up. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets leading by 6. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Here's Bouknight. Banked in off the glass. Bouknight's got his first bucket of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Conley against Ball. The pass to Washington. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Ball.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Hayward. Washington with this screen on Towns.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Hornets lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. To the paint, here's Rozier, and the rejection by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Charlotte leading by 11, and Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Here's Towns, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a 13-point game. Gobert the screen. McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Williams knocks it away. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Rozier kicks to Ball. Over Conley. Williams trying to break free. Ball no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low. Here's Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Rozier for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Shot clock at 2. And it's Smith missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Edwards inside. Rozier defending. Edwards can't hit. Hornets leading by 11. Rozier looking around. Pass to Oubre. Wide open look. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Noel. Covered by Smith. Noel passes to Gobert. And the lead is down inside single digits.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Oubre. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Now McDaniels passes it to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The shake. Tipped away. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets leading by 9. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Nas Reed out there with Towns, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Ball. Washington, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick and roll basketball.
Out to the right wing. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. Towns has got his first basket of the night.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Ball up top, covered by Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
That's good from Ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
So he gets them both. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Hornets leading by 11. Washington sets the pick for Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
That one is no good. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Conley surveying the D. Here's Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
That's good from Ball. Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards inside. Defended by Hayward. Towns for 3. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Washington finds Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Taurean Prince. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Oubre against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Oubre. Edwards passes to Gobert. A second chance effort. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Charlotte leading by 9. Hayward kicks to Oubre. Williams has a screen for Oubre. Here's Ball. Williams passes to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Timberwolves trail by 11. And 1:01 left here in the 4th quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Towns in the corner. Fires for three. No good there. And the Hornets now going the other way. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Oubre, a screen on Conley. Here's Ball. Knocks down the 10-footer. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
It's good.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Ball against Conley. Ball feeling it out a bit. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
We'll be careful here, and we hope.
Here with Gordon Hayward. Gordon, great effort for you guys tonight, and you get the win.
We did. We guarded extremely well. All-around effort by everybody. Great game. I thought we really moved the ball. Great win.
Excellent inside-out defense, Gordon. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.